So I met him by way of a famous bass player by the name of Calvin Hill, who was working with McCoy Tyner simultaneously to working with Pharoah, because they had different schedules. And when I met him, it was at a business luncheon in Manhattan, and he heard me for the first time there, and he said, "Man, who are you?" I told him my name, you know, and he said, "Pharoah's got to meet you. Pharoah has to hear you. Meet me tonight at the Vanguard." I didn't know what the Vanguard was or where it was, so he gave me that direction, and he said, "You have to meet Pharoah. He has to meet you." So we did meet that evening, about 7:30 or 8 o'clock, at the Vanguard, where I met Pharoah for the first time. And Pharoah, like one of the questions he asked me, he said, "You're the guitar player?" I said, "Yes, I'm the guitar player that played with Calvin today." He said, "You play guitar?" I said, "Yes." "Where's your guitar?" And I said, "My guitar's in Brooklyn. We live in Manhattan." He said, "You have to get your guitar and bring it here."
Why didn't you bring your guitar with you?
I didn't know I was going to play with Pharoah.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, no, I was walking freely. I was relieved of my guitar.
Yeah.
I think I played it earlier.
I see. You're
Yeah, so I wasn't with the guitar.
right.
And I had no imagination even to warrant, bringing my guitar to.
So I got to ask, did you go
So
back and get your guitar?
I had to go home and
Did
get
you?
the
That's
guitar.
a,
I had to go.
so you went back to Brooklyn, got your guitar.
I got in the cab and I got it, picked it up and brought it in before they played. And he said, "Fine, well, let's go up to the piano." People were coming into the club. I said,
So he hadn't even heard you play yet.
I didn't even know him.
You didn't even know
I
him.
didn't know him as a name or anything
Oh,
yet.
man.
And or the Vanguard, and so we had a meeting. He wanted me to meet him up at the piano with my guitar out, and he played some chords while the people were coming in. This is my audition, obviously, and he played the chords, and then he said, "Can you hear that?" I said, "Yeah, I can hear. Can you play something on it?" And I said, "Yes, I can." He said, "Let me hear that. Play something on it." As soon as I started playing, he heard where I was going, and he said, "You're with me. You're in my band."
How long did that take? I mean, literally seconds, a minute,
Maybe a couple of minutes.
just a couple of minutes. So
Just
he
a couple
knew.
of- Yeah, he got the vibe that I have a melodic gift, which is what he has,
Right.
and he felt, since he's playing it, he has his own mind, so he's thinking of what it should sound like,
Right.
Because he's got the melody in his head, and then I came out with my idea of the melody, and he said, "Yeah, no, we worked together."
That's interesting. So it was